9 hikers, led by the experienced Igor Dyatlov, ventured into the Ural Mountains in 1959. They were elite athletes, prepared for the harshest conditions. They never returned. When rescuers found their tent on the Mountain of the Dead, it was sliced open from the inside. Their belongings, their boots, and their survival gear were all left behind. They fled into a 30-degree below-zero night, knowing that certain death awaited them outside. What could be more terrifying than freezing to death? What was inside that tent with them? Today we declassify the evidence that the official reports tried to bury. This is the complete file of the Dyatlov Pass Incident. The scene at the campsite was a logistical nightmare for investigators. Footprints showed the group walking, not running, down the slope in their socks or completely barefoot. Statistics from the site show they traveled nearly 1.5 kilometers toward the edge of a forest before stopping. There, under a massive cedar tree, the first 2 bodies were found. They were dressed only in their underwear, their hands raw and bloody from trying to climb the tree. Why? Were they hiding from something on the ground or trying to see something in the distance? The remaining bodies were found later, buried under 4 meters of snow in a ravine. This is where the mystery turns into a horror story. The medical reports are where the avalanche theory falls apart. While some died of hypothermia, 3 victims had fatal internal injuries. Thibaut Brignoles had a major skull fracture. Dubinina and Zolotaryov had crushed chest cavities. The lead doctor, Boris Vozrojdeny, stated that the force required to cause such damage was equal to a high-speed car crash. Yet there were no bruises, no soft tissue damage. Their bones were shattered as if by a massive wave of atmospheric pressure. And then, the anomalies. Lyudmila Dubinina was missing her tongue and her eyes. Some claim it was scavengers, but the medical records show no signs of animal predation. Furthermore, specialized testing revealed high levels of ionizing radiation on the clothing of the victims. In the middle of the Soviet wilderness in 1959, where did that radiation come from? We must look at the logs and the final photographs. The group's cameras were recovered. One final frame, shot by accident or in haste, shows a blurry, glowing orb in the dark sky. During the same night, another group of hikers 50 kilometers away reported seeing strange orange spheres hovering over the Kholat Shakal mountain. Official Soviet documents, later declassified, show that the military was conducting secret tests in the region. Was it a parachute mine? An early R-7 missile test gone wrong? Or was it the infrasound phenomenon, the voice of the sea, where wind patterns create a sound frequency that triggers intense, uncontrollable paranoia and primal fear in humans? The case was closed within months. The official verdict? A compelling natural force. The area was sealed off for 3 years. No one was allowed in. No one was allowed to ask questions. Even today, after the case was reopened in 2020, the government insists it was a simple avalanche. But avalanches don't cause selective radiation. Avalanches do cause people to cut their tents from the inside and walk calmly to their deaths without boots. The Dyatlov Pass remains a scar on the history of the unknown. Was it a military cover-up, a rare physical phenomenon, or an encounter with something not of this world? The files are now in your hands. What do you believe happened on the Mountain of the Dead? Look at the evidence, study the photos, and tell us your theory in the comments. This is the Real Untold Files. Don't forget to subscribe for more declassified mysteries.